Hey guys, Colbert here. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today with Deliana being available to everyone, I wanted to show you this specific build that I did. This is my free-to-play account, by the way. Retaliation gear, we'll get into that in a bit, but my free-to-play account, if you guys don't know, is about 100 or so days and is on the final steps of getting Arbiter, okay? 107 days. So, 107 days in, I'm at the missions where I need to beat the spider, okay? With Deliana available today, she unlocked the ability for me to farm Spider 20, and that's going to be the video for today, the showcase of Retaliation Gear Deliana, Force Affinity Champion with an A1 that's an AoE skill, okay? All Force champions that have an A1 that's an AoE skill can do this, but Deliana does it better, and the reason for that is the leech debuff that she applies, right? If you're struggling in getting a team to work to get Arbiter, she will be the key. If you want to be farming the spider consistently, this will not be the best way to do that because it is a RNG kind of build, alright? You will see the revenge gear on her, which gives me like a 15% chance to counterattack when hit. This is intentional and this is very RNG again. So if you've got a clan, I have the free to brew, the brewskis here. If you're doing your clan quest every week, which I need to finish, you also need to be picking up these every single week, all right? If you're a beginner account, these are way better value instead of the skin or even Yannicka right here. The energy is the next best alternative, and slowly but surely, you will be getting more and more clan shop coins, and those can be used to get those accessories, all right? And that's how I got them. It's very RNG based. I've got more, like one more for this faction. I've got two for Shadow Cannon as an example, and I've been buying them since I was able to get clan shop coins, honestly. So I've got for Undead Hordes, even legendaries there. As you can see, it's very RNG. So I've got 3 of them. Retaliation gear gives me another 35% chance to counterattack, and with all of that, I've got the big stats of 46,000 health, 2.3k defense, 169 speed, and 132 accuracy. If anybody tells me that this is end game, I will slap them on the face, all right? This is the least gear that you can give to a champion to do Spider 20 that will be tanking the spiderlings, all right? She has no books at all, and she barely has masteries. The masteries are needed though. She needs to have the War Master mastery. And the next mastery that I would take here would be the Retribution mastery, where if you take more than 25% of your health in a hit, then you have a 50% chance to counterattack. That means that with 40,000 health that she has, 45,000, I think, she would need to get a crit of more than 12,000, which doesn't happen. So that's why I didn't rush to take it, all right? So that's the build. Life Drinker is also needed. And if you can, best case scenario, if you can, you build her also with resistance to do this. If you can build her with 300 resistance and 130 or so accuracy with the amount of health that you have, you'll reach the 200 that you need. And retaliation gear, then you can also be resisting the poisons from the small spiders. Everybody else, the gear that they have, I can quickly show in the sense of just clicking here. And let's go to the spider. I've already beaten this a couple of times, so I've been trying this since I managed to get her to 6 stars today. I've been pushing for Deliana. I knew that she would be the key here for this one. So this is Deliana. I lock out her A2 because she doesn't need it. Only use it once because Ugo goes before her and applies the block buffs, which she then uses to spread the resistance down. It's not really needed, but it's an added bonus. Because she doesn't have books, the A3 doesn't do much. Then we have Cold Heart. If you don't have a Cold Heart, you can use an Armiger. 212 speed, 70% crit, 200 crit damage. She has no masteries. Armiger has no masteries. Haikatun has no masteries. Everybody is trying to be fast, right? 211 speed on Armiger. And Haikatun has 191 speed, 179 accuracy. I lock out the A3, even though it's maxed out, because I didn't see it helping me a ton. I wanted her to get more A1 attacks in so I can land the decreased speed. I found that this skill basically annoys me more than anything else. And Deliana is just needs to get some counterattacks going. So let's get this battle started and we'll see on what happens. Just have a look, be focusing on Deliana's counterattacks, and you'll see whenever she gets attacked, 35% chance to counter, all right? And another 15% chance. They're different. They don't stack, so it's not 50%. So there's first counterattack, no counterattack. There it is. She fully heals because there's leech on everybody almost, all right? All of the small spiders, she applies the leech. And also Ugo applies leech on the big boss through the A1. So I have a good chance to apply it at least on the boss. There's the decrease speed that I needed also on the top right there. And just have a look at how fun it is with Deliana. So when she gets a turn, because of all those poisons that you see here on her, all of those poisons, she will take about 50% damage dealt on her. But look at all the small spiders just getting destroyed by Deliana's counterattacks, the War Masters, her little bit of crit here and there. It's just a fantastic build. I love it. And she unlocks the ability to farm Spider 20. If you have anything of the sort, like this one, like this team, you don't need the Ugo. You can use like a Stagnite here, decrease attack, decrease defense, accuracy up buff, and speed down on the A1. He's better than High Katoon, so you can use like anything of the sort like that. And then after that, you have your team going. All right, this is it. And we're waiting for basically Deliana to counterattack so she heals to full, hopefully. We need a counterattack or else she dies. And you'll see it here. If she takes a turn, she'll die. But we needed a counterattack there. It's not a 100% build. As I said at the start, it's RNG heavy. So let's have another run here and see if we can do this. Okay, trying it again. And, well, we have to get the counterattacks. 35% chance. So 1 out of 3 will proc it. If that doesn't go, then it's did the attack proc the revenge accessory. So no defense down. That was unlucky as well. Reduced damage there, but it's still fine. Because Deliana is not booked, we also have a lower chance to actually apply our block buffs and our debuff spread at the start. So we don't use the debuff spread again after that. So it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I'm not planning to use Deliana to farm the spider. This is just for Arbiter. I need to do this 4 more times. Then I can go and hit the clan boss. And I'm very close to Arbiter. We're talking by tomorrow I should have everything finished, right? I'll be using the gems to pick up the damage that I need to get to that 75 million mark. And then I'll use the gems again to get to the 100 million mark, right? That's the way it goes. But here what we're waiting for is like, can we get a Terminator reduction down? There it is by Armature. And we should have a speed up now by High Katoon. There it is. And we should get a Cold Heart to hit now with the A3, right? Boom. Like if we get any resist in all of this, it's RNG Shadow Legends, right? So we will get resisted and that will be the run really. But the counterattacks, I just love this build because of all the leech that is applied. I love it, and I think that it's honestly the easiest way to get to Spider 20, to farm Spider 20. That being said, this doesn't work in lower difficulties. This only works when Deliana is the tank. She will not be the tank versus Magic Affinity. She will not be the tank versus Force Affinity. She will only be the tank versus Spirit, which is Spider 20. This is Spider 20 only build, all right? Or any Spirit Affinity Spider build. Because she is the only force, she will get specifically targeted. If she wasn't at this stage, the other champions would be targeted instead. They have a little bit more than half her health. That is a requirement. So let's say she's got 45,000 health. Everybody else needs to have 23, 24,000 or more health so that they don't get targeted by the small spiders. Is these little things that you need to have note of in your head when you're building your champions for Spider. And with the limited amount of silver that I have on this account, I've managed to do this. So this will be a successful run. So I need to do this another 3 times. And that's it. I've finished that quest. I'll get 150 gems. And then I need to do clan boss 75 million. Then I need to beat all stages on 20, which I have them all on farm. And that's Arbiter, really. Come on, get the kill so we can finish off the video. Come on, Armature, use your A2, dude. The counterattacks, I just love. Let's have a look at the damage at the end. I wonder I think Deliana will be at the top in terms of damage potential. Like, look at that. 7 million. Look, where's my head? 7 million damage by Deliana, 3 million by Coldheart, 1 million by Ugo, 683 by Armiger, and 14,000 by Haikatoon. Amazing. Imagine if I had masteries on Coldheart and Armiger. This run would have been faster. All right, so I need to farm this 3 more times to finish. And yeah, I'm really excited about this build. I love it because I have a use now for retaliation. We have a 2x on retaliation going on the ice golem, so definitely try it out if you are still looking for something to help you with the spider. And if it did help you, consider subscribing if you haven't already to the channel. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.